Hurry up, Args. Bored here.
Yeah, carry on. Quieten down. Morning, sir. How are you today?
Hey, Args, how's it going?
Good. You're looking a bit more appropriately attired today, but summery.
Yeah, I was getting a bit warm last week, so thought I'd switch out to something a bit more casual.
See what happens when you actually do a little bit of work for once. You get warm.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What's the plan for today? You had a bit of a list you were going through before, so.
I did indeed. We've found ourselves a nice little fertilizer production point, haven't we? So we thought we'd drop that in. Makes it a bit more cost effective if we can make our own stuff. There's a lot of weeding to be done, and there's a fair bit of rolling to be done as well.
All right. So we've got the roller already. We both vowed we weren't going to use that little weeder, so we're going to go trade that in and get something different. Maybe a sprayer. Yeah,
we were going to get a sprayer, weren't we? And then we've with the new fertilizer production as well, we can use whatever sprayer we get as a multi-purpose herbicide and fertilizer.
Yep. I think that'd be a good setup.
Cool. Well, do you want to do the honours and place the new fertilizer production?
I can do. I'll go and do that now, and then I suppose we should figure out, get it underway, get some product into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What we need. I think it was Slurry or Digestay, one or the other.
I'm kind of hoping it takes both. We'll soon find out.
Let's go bluff our way through it like we normally do.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Morning, everyone. Yes, welcome back to No Man's Land. As you just heard there, we're going to put a fertilizer production point in, and we found the perfect spot just here under the trees, so opposite the lime production. So I think Args is going to drop it in here, and we'll see what it looks like. And there it goes. Look at that. Nicely done. Now, I know we can produce liquid and solid fertilizer through this. There's the wrench there. Maybe a bit of landscaping required. So there you go, it produces seeds and it produces solid fertilizer. You can change which product you put in. So it's a mixture of slurry and the appropriate seeds. And for solid fertilizer down here, it's just liquid and some manure, which will give you solid fertilizer. So we can get some of that started and see how we go. A little bit disappointed it doesn't do liquid fertilizer, but it is what it is. It's still going to be useful for us.
I smell a problem.
A manure-shaped problem?
A manure-shaped problem, not a slurry problem. We can make plenty of seed, but I must have misread this when I was looking at it before we put it in, and it takes manure.
We could drop a manure pit in next to the cowshed, though. That wouldn't slow us down.
Well, do the cows produce manure if we give them some straw for bedding?
I think they do. It's another test we'll need to do.
Yeah, we could just do that and see if we can get some manure out of them. So,
shame it doesn't do liquid fert either.
Yeah, I know, right? It was probably not the best option for us, but we'll get it up and running somehow.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't really need it just this moment in time, do we? So we can have a bit of a play around with it and get it set up.
Yeah, that's right. We can do that. I might go and have a look at the cows and check that out. Do you want to go down and pick up the sprayer? I'll leave you to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, sounds good. And then I'll start rolling in front of you before you start spraying.
All right, sounds like a plan. Okay, best laid plans and all that, but sometimes you can only do what you can do. So we'll maybe have a look at that, work out the best way of doing it, or may replace it. We did find a few options, so we will sort something out with that. Right, I will go and get ourselves a new sprayer. In fact, I'm going to sell this small weeder as well. Optimise our cash a little bit. So the 3 fields we planted last week, this one and the 2 you can see just over here, plus our 3 fields down in the other plot, all need spraying. So we're going to go and get the sprayer, and we've also got the potato field at the back that needs spraying as well, all herbicide. They're fertilised enough, but all herbicide to get rid of the weeds. And we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. Neither of us can remember whether or not if you spray before the weeds appear, if you get rid of them, or you have to wait for the first growth stage. Either way, we'll do a little test, and if they don't, we can lease a weeder as well. But regardless of that, this weeder's a bit too small for the farm now, so we would lease an upgrade. For now, we will drop this one off and get things sorted. Right, let's reverse this in, drop it off quickly. We'll move out of the way. Hit the R button. There we go. We'll need to repair it. A princely £13. 6777. Now I could repaint it, but I don't know if that adds to the value of it, so I'm just going to sell it. There we go. And in terms of a sprayer, we don't really have much choice. We've only got the base game stuff in. I'm going to go for this one, actually. I think this is the one we're going to go for. But actually, if you want the wider width, though, it's another 10,000. So, decision made. We're going to go back to this. And we're going to take the extension as well. There we go. Now I've got my weight on the front here, which I'll have to leave here, which is fine. Just got to remember I've left it here. And then we'll load up the sprayer and take it back. Then we'll have to come straight back and get some IBCs full of liquid fertilizer. Okay, all hooked up. Let's head back. And then we'll run straight back down and get the IBCs. Right, we'll get these seeds dropped into the shed. Put them down in the corner, I think, next to the planter and the seeders. Right, there we go. Herbicide purchased 8,000 litres, so hopefully enough for us to get through things. We shall find out, though. Could get quite expensive, this. Right, sprayer hooked back up. We'll just head over, top up. Args has finished that first field already, so we can jump straight into there. See how we get on. I think it's just a case now of going until we've got everything sprayed. Right, 2,700 litres in the sprayer. Before we do that field, we'll go and do the potatoes. So we know they need a full dose. So if we see here, there we go, weeds. Full set of weeds in there. There's a couple of spots on the other fields, but nothing we need to worry about. And then we'll head over and try these in this quadrant here. Right, spray and folded. Let's see how this goes. Shouldn't take us too long on this field. This is a bit unorthodox, but it made it more sensible than running down the road almost and wasting a load of fertiliser. We could have adjusted the working width, but relatively quickly to do this. And we'll just check on the mini-map in a minute and make sure we've got everything. There we go. No more weeds. As you can see there, all the weeds are dead. So we have done that. That's great. Still needs a dose of fertiliser. We can put that on at some point as well. Let's get this folded up and over to the other field. And we'll do a little bit of a test. Let's see if spraying herbicide before the weeds have appeared is possible. We know it works with a weeder. But I've not tried it with a spray before. So let's get things unfolded again. while that is unfolding, let's do its thing. Now here it says weeds growing and weeder. So that's telling you what tool you should be using. Now, that's not to say that that's the only tool that will work, so we will very quickly find out if it's going to work. If it does, I will set up a GPS course so we don't miss any bits, but for now, we will just fire it up and see what happens. So let's just do a little portion to say here. Now the ground texture's changed slightly. So here, it has gone, that message of weeds. So look, in the bottom right hand corner there. Weeds growing. And then here, not required. So it does work, which is excellent news. So we'll get set up. We'll batter through these fields. Right, GPS setup, running nicely, kind of good to be able to see where you've been as well. We'll push on and get as much of this done as we can. So here we go, last pass. That was very easy, and actually it's been pretty efficient on herbicide as well. We have not used masses, and we filled it up when we didn't need to, just to buy a bit of time to let Args catch up. But we've still got the main tank in the back, just flipped over into that just now. So not bad. We've got some supplies there for the future. So even though it did cost us a little bit for the sprayer and the herbicide, we now have a sprayer solution, liquid fertilizer sprayer solution for later on as well. Now, we have done a little bit of digging on that production that we've got, and I think we've actually put the wrong one. We did have 3 options. We may have downloaded the wrong one, so what we'll do is probably replace that in between this episode and next, and get that up to date, because it would be nice to be able to manufacture our own liquid fertilizer as well. So we will look into that for the next episode. Right, let's head back to the yard and have a quick chat with Args. Right, what we will do though is we will drop this off until we need it next time. I'm going to leave the herbicide in there. Flip this round, drop it next to the front piece, and we'll find out where Args has gone. Here's Args. He is shifting some of that silage into the BGA to keep that topped up.
Shoulder, just
nicely done, Args.
Yep, 31,000 litres of silage in there and all emptied out.
Very good. Very adept with that front bucket you are.
You know, I'm like, it's like second nature to me.
Well, once again, we've been super efficient. Got through all of those fields very quickly.
Yeah, we have. And there's nothing left to do but leave them to grow now, is there? A little bit of fertiliser could go down on the end field, but other than that, pretty much done.
That's right, yeah, on the top field a bit of fertiliser, but other than that, it is, we could kick back and put our feet up.
We could. Just make sure the animals stay well fed and wait for everything to mature.
Yes, indeed. I see the cows have given birth as well.
Have they? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, we have 30 new calves.
Oh, wow. That's going to increase their feed requirements, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah. Hopefully their milk as well, though, so...
That's true. That's true. Be good. Right. What's the plan?
I was saying to the viewers as well that we've acknowledged that we maybe installed the wrong mod for the fertiliser production, so we'll look at that in the week and get it prepped for next episode.
Yeah, correct. There might be a little adjustment there. I think whoever was responsible for uploading the mods will remain nameless, Argsy, but might have put the wrong one in there.
Hey, you have a lot on your plate. You're juggling lots of things, mate.
Yeah.
Easy to make mistakes. I use that excuse all the time.
All right, there we go. I did say at the start of this series, at the start of the episode, we were going to bluff our way through it, and well, we've just about have.
Yeah.
Well, mate, we were just having a look around the farm to see if there was anything else to do, and there's not really anything, is there?
No, we've been overly efficient again.
So over this side of the farm is all happy, sheep and cows, and crops are all ready to just keep growing, so nothing much else to do. Go and put your feet up.
Yep, that sounds like a nice way to spend the rest of the day.
All right, my friend. Well, thank you very much. A pleasure as always, and we'll speak to you soon. Catch you next week.
Yes, indeed. Yes, thanks, mate. It's been good fun, as always, and I'll see you in the week.
Yep, keep out of trouble.
I'll do my best. Cheers.
All right. Catch you later.
Bye. So there we go. Like we said, super efficient. We're going to have a look at that seed and fertiliser production in the week, which is fine. We are maxed out on sheep as well, and we were just saying we maybe need to look at selling some of the older ones now. See if we can get a bit of a return on an investment. So things are looking up. But for now, from me, FarmSim Guy, and from Args, who's over there looking at his cows, we will see you all again very soon. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and bye for now.